Tesla's full self-driving unleashes the power of holistic AI. With self-driving cars continuously getting different developments and innovations, a future of automated transportation is possible. Stay tuned until the end in order to know more. Technology has certainly come a long way from before. Various innovations have paved the way for current society today, and we have all the past experts and researchers to thank for that. It's crazy to think how some convenient things and practices in modern society used to be considered a hassle back in the day. A perfect example would be communications. Way back in the day, you had no choice but to manually write a letter to the recipient, and you had to wait a long time for it to be shipped to them so they could read it. The same process applies to the recipient when replying to your letter, which is why it can be a headache to do so. But now, communications are greater than ever. We now have wireless communications that enable us to send and reply to messages in a matter of seconds. Different sorts of gadgets can now enable us to create and plan our messages in just one sitting. Communications tech is just one of the many advancements that has continued to make our lives easier. Many companies have also continued to make their mark in the world by producing groundbreaking products and services. Just take a look at Tesla and how their technological products have set new standards in the industry. Did you know that they're also developing something that can possibly change the entire automobile industry in the near future? Sit tight because we will be talking about a new type of self-driving car. Greetings to all our fellow tech enthusiasts. Welcome to the Amazing AI channel, where we talk about artificial intelligence and all things related to it. So for today, we'll be going to a deep dive into the world of self-driving cars. This is a dream that's tantalized us since the days of Knight Rider. Although it may seem like a dream, it is definitely not possible though. There are already dozens of concepts in regarding to self-driving cars, and a lot of them are very detailed and plausible, on paper at least. But for today, we will be unpacking Tesla's latest release, the full self-driving version 12, or just simply the FSD V12. Does it live up to the hype, or are there hidden pitfalls? Will this finally be the one who will make our self-driving dreams come true? Now join us as we explore further into this topic. In order for us to provide you with more AI content that interests you, please make sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Before we dive into the FSD version 12, let's acknowledge the long-standing dream of self-driving cars. Aside from flying cars, this is one of the very elusive dreams we have thought about since we were kids. Just imagine how cool it would be if our cars could take us to wherever we want to go without the help of humans. Elon Musk once promised we'd have them by 2020. Unfortunately, it turns out that building a safe self-driving car is far more challenging than expected. We are happy that concepts of these cars are already around, but their real applications may yet surface. In line with these concepts, we will now be delving into some of the bold claims of FSD version 12. Tesla has never shied away from making bold claims, which is understandable considering how they have innovated a lot of things in the tech industry. The FSD version 12 doesn't just discard the beta label, it claims full self-driving capability. No more half-assed capabilities, because this version will really take matters into its own hands. At least that's what they say. But is it truly ready for prime time? Let's dig deeper. One factor that makes these claims a bit more plausible is the neural network shift. In FSD 12, Tesla takes a daring leap in relying solely on neural networks AI for decision-making, leaving behind traditional human written code. This shift raises critical questions about bug fixes, transparency, and human understanding of AI behavior. Artificial intelligence has advanced to a far enough point where it can potentially handle this type of complicated task. Heck, you could even check out our past videos for more evidence of this. With AI's potential to continuously adapt and learn from different experiences, it can definitely hold its own for these types of applications. And with how widespread the information about AI is in today's society, a lot more people can recognize and appreciate this type of technology. It will be very favorable for a lot of people, and at the same time, it can be groundbreaking in the field of technology. For the next segment, let's break down the neural network versus traditional coding dilemma. Traditional code is explicit and debuggable, whereas neural networks learn from data and may offer solutions in an unorthodox ways. Traditional code is basically what is commonly used nowadays, and only takes a couple of computer experts to fix. But neural networks, on the other hand, are 10 times more complicated, to say the least. Debugging a neural network is more akin to brain surgery. But as difficult as it is, it's still very much worth it if it can increase the capabilities of the V12. A fully self-automated car could be a thing of dreams. The specs of the FSD 12 look to be promising so far, and we can't wait for it to be further developed. How about you? Would you be willing to try this car when it gets released in the market? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Now back to the video. The FSD V12 demo lets us take a closer look into what all the hype really is about. In the FSD 12 demo, Elon Musk embarks on a live stream journey, and for an urban environment, it looks promising. Handling traffic, maintaining lanes, and interactions with pedestrians. Overall, quite impressive. As far as demo goes, some can even ask as to why this wasn't released as soon as possible. But of course, a few close calls raise concerns about the FSD V12. It wouldn't be a new AI innovation without some flaws, wouldn't it? The FSD V12 has a glaring issue when it comes to data collection. Tesla's extensive data collection, cars continually recording, provides substantial training data for FSD. But how well does it adapt to diverse scenarios? What about rural areas and regions with less Tesla presence? It will require a broader capacity to process unfamiliar terrain and a more excellent foundation in order to adapt to this new information on a daily. And there's also the slight case of human intervention. While the demo showcased smooth urban driving, human intervention was required in one instance. What does this tell us about FSD's readiness for full autonomy? And how will Tesla address such incidents? I mean, we were kind of expecting it to be just as what it proclaimed itself to be, which is self-driving. Wasn't it supposed to be fully automated with no help from humans? The expectations for the V12 has certainly become a bit complicated, considering how it still needed some human intervention. With all these issues and concerns in mind, the responsibility of naming this system might be strictly followed in order to prevent misunderstandings. A closer look at the responsibility is Tesla's choice to name its system. If they're going to name it full self-driving, then it has to be capable of fully self-driving. But unfortunately, the demos prove that it might imply a level of autonomy it may not yet possess. Could this terminology encourage misuse and misunderstanding? Tesla needs to work further into the product in order for the details to be set straight. This is not only an issue for the potential consumers, but also to the developers and investors alike. So, what will be the future of autonomous vehicles? The future of self-driving tech is promising. However, we must bridge the gap between expectations and reality. True full self-driving may not be here yet, but it's on the horizon. Safety, responsibility, and transparency will be key. A lot of regulations are still being developed, and we mustn't rush the process. Would you really want a rushed product to hit the market as soon as possible? It will be possible though, but at the potential expense of human lives. We must always be careful in handling and developing these types of technology, especially with the ones that claim to be self-reliant. And there we have it, the intriguing world of FSD version 12. If you found this exploration as captivating as I have, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and share it with fellow tech enthusiasts. Your thoughts on FSD, self-driving cars, or the future of AI? Share them below. Here at Amazing AI, we always make sure to provide you with news and other updates in relation to this field of knowledge. If you want to stay tuned to what the Amazing AI channel has yet to offer, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.